Welcome back. We've got a great slate of football games today. We're in football game number 2. And this is 2020 NTFL playoffs coming at you live from Argyle High School. Argyle Live on Tradio. We've got the captains at the center of the field. Number 25 for Argyle, and I can't get a number there for Southlake. This is, let me get you, this is Dragon Gold, and I believe it's Argyle Red. Let me double check on my schedule. Yes, Argyle Red 6th grade hosting Dragon Gold 6th grade. Got a couple very good teams here. We should have some exciting football on the field. Both sides, I'm looking at both sidelines, got a lot of emotion, got a lot of, fired up players. I hope they remember, though, this is just 6th grade football. That's number 42 for the Dragons out there and the coin tossed. And the Dragons will receive the opening kickoff from Argyle Red. And we're just moments away from live football action up here at Argyle High School. I just want to give you guys a little ground rules out there. We have copyrighted music that's being played in the stadium, and we'll have to switch from it. For now, let's go to the national anthem and listen to that.
Thank you. Football time. It's football time here at Argyle. Let's rock and roll.
And here we go with the opening kickoff of the 6th grade action. Fielded by the Dragons on the 30. They're up to the 40. Number 4 kicks to the outside. He's past midfield. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Dragons on the 49-yard line of the Eagles. Eagles trot from the sideline here. Looking forward to seeing some exciting football. Looks like we're going to have a 1st and 10 for Southlake on the 49-yard line of the Argyle Eagles. Eagles run a shift. Tight formation to the right. Looks like quarterback power this way, and they do run this way. And Argyle with a big play right there. They're going to mark it for a gain of about a half yard, maybe 1 yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9. Second and 9, ball resting just on the 48-yard line of Argyle. Argyle lines up with 2 defensive ends and 3 guys on the interior. Number 22 for Southlake gets the ball around the top side. Caught behind the line of scrimmage by Argyle. Number 25, J.J. Coleman, the captain, making the play. A loss of about 3 yards. Let's call it 3rd and 11 for Southlake. Ball resting just inside their half of the field. Tip of the football touching the 50-yard line. Southlake in their white jerseys with black pants. That's
ball started on Southlake. Pack him up 5. It'll be 3rd and 16.
.8:36 to go. Moving into 8:30. 2 wideouts to the top, 1 to the bottom. 3 receivers set. Quarterback has an offset running back. And there's a deep throw by the Dragons. Tipped in the air. Great defense. Step for step. Argyle. It'll be 4th down, and Southlake will have to make a decision here.
It's 4th down. 4th and 16 for the Dragons.
No punt coming here unless it's short punt formation. Dragons take a snap back. There's going to be a loss. Quarterback sack by the pressure from the Argyle Eagles. And the sack is going to result in a loss of maybe 11 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10. Argyle moving right to left.
With the sack. And they're helping out with number 33, Gus Davis. 1st and 10 for Argyle at the south. At the south, like 36-yard line.
Snap back. There's a handoff. Number 25. And a no gain, maybe a loss of a half. PA announcer says it's a loss of 1, so we'll call it 2nd and 11 here at Argyle High School. This is 2020 NTFL Playoffs live on Tradio. Eagles, power play right up the middle again, helmet on helmet. Not much doing. Defense for both teams showing up big in the early going. Gain of about a yard. Let's call it 2. 3rd and 9. So if anybody on the sideline is listening in on the game broadcast for the Dragons, if you'll get me your roster up in the press box, that would be great. The fake to the right, comes back to the left. He's got a man over the defender and just over the outstretched arms of number 18 for the Argyle Eagles. Number 4 for the Dragons, step for step with him. Had some separation early on. The play action or the fake to the right moved the coverage. Wasn't able to adjust his steps and his hips to get back around and get it over the top. It's going to be 4th down. Roll to the left, a lot of green in front of him. The pursuit's getting there, but there's a dive and a grab of the jersey by number 42 for Southlake. He breaks out of that, picks up another 2 yards, and it's going to be a turnover on downs to the other side, and it'll be 1st and 10. Dragons moving from left to right. Eagles picked up some yards. Dragons picked up the yards. Each team's touched the ball 1 time, and we're about to do it again. Good football coming at you from Argyle High School. This is Argyle Live, 2020 NTFL Playoffs on Tradio. The Dragons have 2 wideouts, a slot receiver. There's an excellent throw. What kind of arm are we dealing with? But I'll tell you what, an even better defensive break by the guy with the green gloves on. I need to get his name because that was a fantastic play right there.
Off the right side, in there making the tackle. Face mask penalty against the Eagles. Number 8, Cohen Causey made the tackle that last play. 15 yards, that'll be a first down shot.
Southlake moves the ball up to their own 48-yard line. Number 48 drops back, eludes one guy. Number 44 tracking him down. That's number 44, Brody Bomar, with a huge play in the early going. Looked like Southlake was going to string something together, and this big QB sack for a loss of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's call it 7, a loss of 7. 2nd and 17 for the Dragons. The Eagles showing some big defensive plays. Step for step, we got us a ball game. Handoff back this way, round to the outside. Number 22 makes a guy miss. He's to the 40-yard line. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Slow to get up, number 33 that time, Gus Davis for the Eagles, but he's up and everything's good. Eagles make the stop short of the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11 for the Dragons. Two wide receivers, a slot on the top side, single running back offset to a shotgun quarterback, and there's a pass in the air. Wow. We've got some athletes on the field for both sides. Number 19 for the Eagles, Brody Hunter, in coverage that time on basically a go route by the Dragon receiver. Didn't really see any kind of move, just snapped back to the quarterback. He got it and put it up, trying to see what his guy could do on a 50-50 ball, but Brody Hunter right there, step for step, and the ball fell to the ground. Let's call it 4th down and 11. Analytics say go for it, and the Dragons are. Here's a shot right over to the middle. Oh, 2 Eagles collide. Both of them are okay. Oh, now number 2 goes to the ground. Parker Cobb looks like he's hurt. And he's jogging off under his own power to the sideline. Step for step that time. Ball goes over on downs. First and 10 for Argyle. Number 25 right off the left. He's got a little gap over the C gap. Some fantastic blocking that time. A hole big enough to drive a truck through, and number 25 decided he wanted to do that. J.J. Coleman picks up a first down for the Eagles on a big play off the left tackle. Sticks move. Officials wind the clock. We got an H-back on the left. Here's a snapback handoff to J.J. Coleman again. He's the workhorse and captain for the Eagles. He's still moving his feet. Brought down by number 4 of the Southlake Dragons. So that's J.J. Coleman with another run. They're going to give him about one. They're going to give him a gain of 4. Let's call it 2nd and 6. Ball control offense by both of these offensive. Snap back. Number 10 for Argyle, plenty of green, and he slides down to avoid contact, but he does pick up about 5 yards, 1 yard shy of the first down. Let's call it 3rd and 1.
Maybe 3rd down and 1 for the Eagles.
Wideouts on both sides for the Eagles. And H-back to the left again. Got a single running back offset to the left of the quarterback. Actually looks like they're going to put him in a pistol formation. No, he's offset to the right. That's J.J. Coleman. The ball rolls back. And at the junction, it's a fake. And number 10 keeps the ball. Actually, let's call it number 18, Trot Jordan. That's going to be a first down for the Eagles. Impressive drive, keeping it alive here. Snap back to Jordan. He had a man open. Had a man open on a deep post just over his fingertips. The defender slaps himself in the helmet, and he realizes that lives another day. But Argyle, wide receiver, number 18. I guess that's Jordan over here. Is that Jordan or Brody Hunter? Trying to figure out who we got. But the bottom line is 2nd down. 2nd and 10, power formation in the backfield. Fake to J.J. Coleman. Here's another long pass. What do we got? It's going to be picked off in the end zone by number 4 for the Dragons. I guess that was Hunter that was in on the route. And it'll be a touchback. Ball go over to the 20-yard line for Southlake. And Argyle will have to play some defense to get the ball back here. 1st and 10, Southlake going left to right. If you're joining us, be sure to subscribe to our channel on Tradio so that you're notified when we do go live with some of your favorite youth football teams and youth sports events. There's a quarterback read by number 42, and he is driving forward. He'll end up picking up about 5 yards on this big-time Argyle defense. I think he just got leverage on the tacklers and was able to move the pile. 2nd and 5. Solid run that time by number 22 for Southlake.
3rd down and 1.
Third and 1 here. Both teams moving the ball. Both defenses make good plays. There's a quick trap right up the middle. Some fantastic blocking that time. A hole for the Dragons and the Eagles send reinforcements in from the sideline. Number 55, Reed Ferguson, into the game.
Number 44, Brody Omar. Number 1, Eddie Leader. And number 33, Gus Davis. And that beats the line.
1st and 10. Eagles have 3 guys on the interior, 2 defensive ends, 2 linebackers on the next level, 2 cover guys on the top. And here's a backside run. It's number 5 for Southlake, but he's going to be out of bounds voluntarily on the 38-yard line. He'll pick up, let's call it 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
penalty flag on the field. Ball start on the offense. Back on 5 yards, second and 10.
Second and 10. We've got two receivers to the top, one to the bottom here. Both of them are covered, man press coverage by the Eagles. And there's a long pass to the deep third. Nobody home. It's going to fall incomplete, and it'll be 3rd and 10 for Southlake. They have the ball on their own 33-yard line. The Eagles playing tough defense here. This has been a defensive battle. Bend but don't break. Maybe 1 or 2 first downs for each team. And the defenses are showing up large. Trips to the top side. Single running back offset in the backfield. It looks like a screen coming. And the running back catches at the 5. He's down to the 40. He's driving forward. He'll have enough. Oh, the ball's on the ground. The ball's on the ground. Let's see what they got here. Officials. Argyle Eagles ball. Number 37, Jackson Outlaw, ended up with the ball that time. It's a well-conceived play. The Eagles had some defenders outside. The running back caught the ball and made one guy miss, was battling up the sideline. A couple guys stood him up and then raked the ball down. Technique, picture-perfect technique in terms of creating a fumble. And it's Eagles ball going right to left here at Argyle High School. This is the 2020 NTFL playoffs from Argyle. Argyle Live on Tradio. Two receivers to the bottom. H-back to this side. We've got a snap directly back to 25, J.J. Coleman. He's a man on a mission. He drives right up the middle. Number 4 gets on his back. Coleman's carrying him on the 10-5 down to the 3-yard line. You need a train ticket to ride that bus all the way down. That was J.J. Coleman. Clock ticking. Big number 25, huge run that time. Coleman keeps his feet moving. He's going to be in for a touchdown for the Argyle Eagles.
J.J. Coleman walks the dog, and the Eagles are on the board, 6-0. Next place. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Eagles on top, 6-0.
Long run that time by number 4 for Southlake. Stays on his feet. Don't see any flags down. followed his blocking and actually is able to get it in the end zone. No flags down. Definitely the right way, I guess, to answer. No rush extra point's going to be good.
Extra point is good. 7-6, South Lake leads. Heading into the second quarter.
Well, it seems to be the thing to do this year. Everybody does an onside kick, and there's one that's going to get a bounce. And great job that time on the front line. On the front line, they're saying that's number 30, Mark Leach. Mark Leach with the recovery for the Argyle Eagles, and that was an impressive play. That onside kick actually had the exact action that you work on and try to cultivate. It was really a well-executed kick, but even a better executed catch by number 30 for the Eagles, Mark Leach. So Argyle breaks their huddle. They've got a slot receiver and a wide receiver down here to the bottom, an H-back over to the top side with an offset running back. Let's see what they have. Got pressure from number 6 for Southlake, and it's going to end up being a sack. A sack back all the way on an 11-yard loss. I think the officials are going to mark it off. Pressure from number 6 on Southlake that time. The play never really had much of a chance, and the quarterback did his best to hold the ground. It was kind of a junction play. As soon as the ball got to the quarterback, number 6 was in the backfield. Same formation for the Eagles this time. Quarterback wipes his hands off on his knees, gets a snap back. It's to the right a little bit. He moves over there. Looks like we've got a flag on the play. This one might come back no matter what happens. It's going to be holding against the Eagles, unfortunately, and going to back it up from the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second down and a lot. Clock rolling. We got 9 to go in quarter number 2. I guess we hadn't rolled our quarter indicator. Snap back to Jordan. Look at that arm. Throws a ball out here, and it is tipped away by number 5. from Southlake, the intended receiver for the Eagles, number 19, Hunter, I believe. Yeah, Brody Hunter, the intended receiver. That was a 50-50 ball thrown up in the air. Came out of his hand quickly. Fell just short of the receiver. 25, J.J. Coleman in the backfield with Jordan. H-back is over here to the bottom. Snap directly back to 25. Makes a few guys miss, and bam. Drives forward. I don't know what we got here. We do have flag on play. It's going to be holding against the Eagles, and it's going to be decline.
Sounds like will decline. It'll be 4th and about 20.
On 4th and 25, play breaks down, and it'll be a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Southlake will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line of Argyle. Time for Argyle to tighten up here on the home turf. This is Argyle Live, the 2020 NTFL playoffs on Tradio. Interesting formation here. What a catch by number 4. That was a pretty phenomenal catch, actually. One hand, and then he walked the rail. First and 10, single running back offset in the backfield. Handoff to that running back, number 22. He's up over the B gap. He's all the way down to the 11-yard line. Making the tackle looks like number 27 for the Eagles. Jackson Barnhizzle. Hope I got that right, Jackson. Trips to the top for Southlake, and the running back's offset that way. Going to bring the ball back to the backside, and 22 is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown for the Dragons. So kind of a unique way of handling this snapback on the no rush. He's only supposed to have 3 seconds when the ball's snapped. 1001, 1002, 1003 before he kicks it. I guess he did. That ball's blocked. Blocked by the Eagles. And big play for Argyle. Maybe that gets them going here. We're here at Argyle Live, and this is Argyle Live on Tradio. Well, everybody in the stadium knows what's coming here. This is going to be an onside kick. There's actually no suspense. He's going to kick the ball off the ground, it looks like. So this time it's going to be a little bit different type. Okay, now the kicker walks up and he grabs the tee and puts the ball on the tee. Number 44 for South Lakes, your kicker. Oh, he kicks it backside, pooches it into an open area, and picked up by number 19 for Argyle Eagles, and he goes to the left, breaks a few, and returns the ball to the 28-yard line where the Eagles will start 1st and 10 here. We've got 7:07 left in quarter number 2. This is live 6th grade action, 2020 NTFL playoffs at Argyle High School on Tradio. So Argyle has 2 wideouts and a slot down here on the bottom. J.J. Coleman's your offset running back. Snap directly back to J.J. Coleman. And he drives forward, picks up about a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9.
Grayson Fritz wandering over to the front gate.
Nice crowd out here for the 6th grade game and beautiful weather. We're going to call it 2nd and 9. It should probably be 2nd and 8. Snap back directly to J.J. Coleman, and he's finding a wall of defenders, and the Dragons corral him in, and the Eagles will have 3rd down and 8.
Solid delivery brought to you by addicfoil.com.
Once again, if somebody out there has a South Lake roster, get it up to me in the press box. We got a snap infraction here. It'll be a legal procedure on the Eagles. Back it up 5. 3rd down and 13. So H-back and 2 wideouts and a slot receiver on the bottom. I don't know what we got here. Got another procedure call. I think what we got is we got 5 guys in the backfield. I think they may be calling the 5 guys in the backfield. I don't know. Deep ball thrown, got a man open. Oh, it's picked off by the South Lake receiver, number 4, and that is his 2nd pick of the day. He's having a big game. We got a flag on the play. I don't know what we're going to get. Maybe a late hit. Wonder on what side that's going to be enforced. Both teams hitting each other pretty hard out there. Not sure what we got. Officials get together to talk about it. And dead ball foul against the Eagles. Don't exactly know who or what, but that's what they're calling. Probably something away from the ball, actually. Ball goes over on the interception. We got the Eagle replay running today, so we're looking for an opportunity to use it.
South Lake going towards the end zone. Pass ball's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Eagles
At the 21-yard line.
step for step on that particular play. That was a crossing route from the slot position on the backside of the play. Actually, it may have been a post. Eagles break the huddle. They've got two wide outs, a slot receiver down here on the bottom, an offset running back. Fake to the running back. Quarterback's going to keep the ball himself, and he's going to get around the left side and pick up about 6 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 4. And as is the case on these games, a lot of parental excitement from the stands. Stacked receivers on the top side. Number 22 gets the ball, handoff from the quarterback. He goes to the right, finds a gap, sneaks through, and looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down if there aren't any flags on the play, and there are not. So now it's going to be 1st and goal for Southlake, ball on the 9-yard line. Eagles send in some fresh bodies to get some penetration up front. It'll be 1st and 10 for Southlake. Snap back to number 42. The quarterback goes around the top side, reaches for it. They're not going to give it to him. They're going to keep the ball moving, saying his forward momentum was stopped. 2nd and goal, ball on the 3-yard line.
Time on the field, Argyle.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
And the break the huddle from the sidelines. We're ready to go back to live action. 2 wide outs, a slot receiver, a single running back offset. Fake to that running back. 42 keeps the ball himself, but we got flags on the play. Usually in the vicinity of where we have a blocking infraction. Officials talking it over. Don't know if we have illegal hands to the face. I saw one of the players that was signaling that.
Sides upon the Eagles. Penalties get declined. There'll be a face mask against the Eagles as well.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Throwing the field is a touchdown something.
We got 3:50 to go in the second quarter. Your score is Southlake 19, Argyle 6. Onside kick attempt. And it looks like that's Mr. Leach again with a recovery over there. Argyle got to get something going here late in the first half. Snap back 25. He's got an opening over here to the right. He heads to the opening, makes a few guys miss, and runs real hard over the 45-yard line to the 46. And the guy working the chains
Second and 1 for the Eagles.
made a little bit of adjustment. Kind of must be new. Second down and a yard. Hand off to J.J. Coleman. Ball's on the ground. And still on the ground. And it looks like, let's see what the officials rule. It is a ruling that it's a Southlake ball. Snap back. Southlake with the ball. There's a man that's open there, number 6. He has it down the left side. The receiver got separation, and the quarterback made a nice play down the sideline. Going to be blocked again by the Eagles. Good job with time to build on that and get a little momentum. So we've seen several turnovers already. Got to tighten up the ball game. We're coming at you live. This is Argyle Live from Argyle High School 2020 NTFL playoffs on Tradio. Ball's on the tee. There's not much suspense in this. This is what these guys have been doing since the beginning of the game. And there's a line shot. I'll tell you what. Mark Leach, number 30, continues to do his job on the front line. That's impressive. He's had to field at least 3 of them, I believe. Keep it up, Mark. Or, well, Mr. Leach. Make sure, yes, it is Mark Leach. Okay, good. So I got that right. So, Argyle looking to get something going here. 1st and 10. We're inside of 3 minutes to go in the first half. Answer the bell. 2 receivers to the top. J.J. Coleman comes in motion out here to the outside. Well conceived play. I'm not real oh, I know what happened. We got the motion guy moving, and we got a guy on line scrimmage moving before the snap. So they're going to back it up 5. First and 15. Big run that time. J.J. Coleman picks up about 5 yards.
J.J. Coleman off the right side. Gain of a couple. 2nd and 10. Come on, let's go, guys. Make a play.
Snap back. Fake. There's a guy in the flats. And he's met.
Option number 8, Kawakazi. 3rd and 9.
Third and 8. Hat on hat. Ball's handed off to number 25. J.J. Coleman picks up a few yards. It'll be 4th down and let's call it 5. Actually, they are marking it on the 45-yard line, 4th and 3. Big play right here. Argyle, we're in under a minute and a half. Looking to get on the board again. Split into the bottom slot to the bottom. We got an H-back over here. Strong formation this way. Quarterback back up. He's got a guy deep, and it's not going to be caught. It'll be an incomplete pass. Ball will go over on downs. 1st and 10 for Southlake with 53 left in this half. First and 10, the down marker. There we go. Southlake breaks the huddle. They have you got timeout on the field. Looks like the white team's calling timeout. We're back to live action here. Plays on being called. 42 takes a snap for the Dragons. He rolls to his right. He's just throwing it up, and he hits number 6. There's going to be flag on the play. I think it's going to be a push-off. Everybody hold.
Celebration, but this one's coming back.
Everybody line up and run the play again. 1st and 25 this time for Southlake Dragons. And they've got all their receivers to the top side and a single running back. There's a shot over the middle, and it is caught by the Dragon, and it looks like it's going to go for a touchdown. I don't see any laundry on the field. Conversion's no good with 31 seconds to go in the first half of play. Your score, Southlake 21, Southlake 31, Argyle 6. Nice return by Eddie Deer right there, all the way up to the 30-yard line. Look like prime Dwayne Harris out there. First and 10. Got a little bit of room.
clock is running. Timeout's taken on the field.
Nine seconds to play here. We've had a lot of action here right in the last minute. Long pass by Southlake. A onside kick return by Argyle. A couple plays later, they're knocking on the door, 1st and 15. Snap back to the quarterback. He's going to drop. Looking for an open receiver. He's got a guy with separation. Picked off.
Pass ball's incomplete. Or intercepted, excuse me.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, what is he trying to do? Well, the officials are back on the field, and both teams have had halftime to make adjustments. And it looks like Southlake is going to do an onside kick. Waiting for the official to blow the whistle. And it's the same type of kick as before.
Covered by Argyle.
First and 10, though, for Argyle. Good recovery that time. Just missed an opportunity to get points on the board at the end of the first half. Need to get a drive here and establish a little bit of momentum. Get back into this ball game. Got first and 10 Argyle, ball resting just on the 50-yard line. Two receivers to the top side. Snap back directly to J.J. Coleman. He hits the B gap, and he's going to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Excuse me, you're right, number 25, J.J. Coleman. Back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Second and 10, H-back on the top side, two receivers on the top side, ball snap, and the quarterback, Jordan,
Tackle in the backfield.
lucky to maintain possession, I suppose. Forward progress was stopped on the 37-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 22. Argyle has two receivers down here and an H-back on the top side. Let's see what they have in their back. Drop back, 3-step drop. Quarterback's looking for some room. I got a flag on the field, yellow laundry, and my guess is it might get waved off, might get declined.
Flag on the field. Penalty is declined, 4th down.
4th down. Turns out to be a holding call. So now we have 4th down and long. And I haven't seen anybody punt a ball this entire game, in 2.5 quarters. So they're not going to start here, that we can tell. Double wide outs, and quarterback drops back. He's going to throw the ball up. Picked off by number 4 for Southlake, going the other way. And I think we're going to get a horse collar on that play. Although it's questionable because I think he was reaching around, but who knows? That's a ruling interpretation, actually. And frankly, I don't know the ruling. Okay, there we go. Looks like they waved it off. Yeah, the defender on the play from Argyle had his hand around appropriately to make the tackle. Was not grabbing the back of the shoulder pads or the jersey from the back in any way. So that's a good no call. Good wave off. It'll be 1st and 10 for Southlake, going left to right on the Argyle field here. This is Argyle Live. 2020 NTFL playoffs. Picked off by Jordan. Toss back. Jordan pitches it back to number 13. See if we get his number. We got a little bit of momentum now for the Eagles on that play. Number 13, Jack Gomez, was a recipient of the lateral. Ball's going to go over on the pick. The handoff to number 25, Coleman. He's got a huge hole, and he rumbles across and picks up big yards. Quarterback keeper to the top side, made a couple guys miss. He's getting around to the outside. Nice pickup. We'll see that one again, too.
Sherrod Children on the carry, and he's got just enough for another Argyle Eagle. First down.
Got an injury on the field now, and we'll take a small break. Got a lot of excitement and passion on each sideline here at this game. Sideline's gotten a little out of hand. It's going to be a sideline morning for, I'm assuming sideline morning, but we'll see what happens. Coach doing his best to entertain the discussion with the officials. And I think they were a little upset with the yelling that occurred with a player down on the field. So let's see what happens. Don't know exactly what's going to happen here. Well, don't know exactly what's going to happen, but the officials talked it over and talked with the coach. I think, there's a question about sideline behavior here with a kid that's down with injury, I think. I don't know. I'm speculating. Be a disappointment for sure because Argyle has put together a drive, and the ball's going to back up. It's a sideline infraction for Argyle. It's going to be a 15-yard walk-off unsportsmanlike, and that's unfortunate because there was a drive that was happening here. Nonetheless, it'll be 1st and 25 for Argyle from their own 45-yard line. The officials have the ability to do that, and here we go. We're back in action. Got a wide out down here to the bottom, a slot receiver here, and an H-back. We got a running back and a shotgun quarterback in the backfield. That's J.J. Coleman and Jordan in the backfield. Snap back. Jordan fakes to Coleman. He's got wide open real estate here over on the left. He ducks inside, makes a couple of guys miss. And when he ducked inside, an entire wall of people actually collapsed down. That's a big run. Second and 11. J.J. Coleman around the left. He's got real estate. He's going down the sideline. He's got a stiff arm. He's going to be in for a touchdown. Argyle Eagles don't see any laundry on the field. We'll look at that again. Coleman, he got the handoff, headed around the side. He had one guy he had to make miss, put a stiff arm out there, and the guy didn't do anything with him and made it down to the promised land. All right, so after the touchdown, Argyle lines up to run a two-point conversion. Got some pressure in the backfield. Jordan goes to his right. He escapes out. He's going to come back to his left, but he's going to be swarmed under by some Dragons on about the 13-yard line. Conversion is going to be no good. The score is 31-12. Eagles trying to get back in action here with a nice long run from J.J. Coleman. 31 for the South Lake, 12 for the Argyle Eagles. We got 5:33 to go in the third quarter. This is live football action from Argyle High School. NTFL 2020 playoffs on Argyle Live, powered by Tradio. Well, with 5:33 to go, Argyle's back in this game. Let's see if they onside kick it, and they do, and it's fallen on by a Dragon player right at midfield. I think it's going to be placed on their own 49-yard line. Nice run by J.J. Coleman for the Eagles to get down the left side and get Argyle back into this ball game. Couple of long runs, couple of big plays. Dealt with a sideline penalty. And you know what? This is an interesting ball game. 31-12. Got 19-point differential. See what happens on this drive. Crossbuck action. Bam! That's a big play right there. Looked like number 22, Calvin Quinn, making a big play. Now, I may have gotten the number wrong. Tough to see here in the light right now. But it's second down and about 11. Argyle has playing press coverage here on the receivers. Got twins to the right for South Lake. Single running back, quarterback keeper, and he is tracked down by the defender. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to spot it a half-yard short.
Holding on
It's
South Lake.
holding on the Dragons is the call, so the Eagles push the Dragons back. Decision for the coach on that one because it was a good defense by the Eagles to actually carve the quarterback back for a loss of a yard. Would have been 3rd down and 12. Instead, it's 2nd and 21. Dragons from their own 37-yard line. 42 with the quarterback read. Looks like we got holding out here on the outside. Got 3 flags down. And the split end actually, did a takedown on the defender out here. I'm sure we're going to get holding, and I suppose the Eagles will push them back some more here. So all of a sudden, after that big score, the South Lake scoring machine seems to have ground to a halt, and the Eagles, that's a spot foul, 1, 2, 3, it'll be 2nd and 28. Two wideouts, a slot position, a slot down here at the bottom. There's a handoff to number 22, trying to get the edge. Good defensive pursuit. Who was that right there? Got to tell you. Let me see if I can get that guy's number. Cohen Causey coming off the block, making a big play in the backfield. That's huge for the Eagles here. Get some momentum going. It's time to do it. Snap back to quarterback number 42. He throws a dime right to number 5, who's tracked down by number 8 again. Fourth and 15.
It's 4th down. Look here, Argyle.
Crowd gets excited. We got 2 wideouts and then a slot to the top side. Number 42 throws a pass, and great defense that time. Number 27. Number 27, right in position on the crossing route. I think that's Jackson Barnheisel. Yes, got a hand on it, knocked it away. Big play, Jackson. Going to be interesting to see if the decision not to punt comes back and plays a factor in this game. 1st and 10 for Argyle. Ball resting on the 43-yard line of South Lake. Here's a handoff to big J.J. Coleman around the left. Running like a man possessed. Picks up about 5 yards. Let's call it 2nd and 5. It's been all Argyle in the third quarter here. trying to take advantage of some big defensive plays. Twins to the top. Snap back. There's a handoff to J.J. Coleman. Nope. Quarterback keeper. And he falls forward for about a yard. They're going to give him a yard on the spot. It'll make it 3rd down and 4. We're almost under a minute to go with the 3rd quarter. Twins to the bottom here. And there's a handoff to J.J. Coleman around the bottom side. He's powering forward. He's going to have enough for the 1st down.
And he's going to have just enough for the Argyle Eagle. First down.
Got to play with a little more urgency. Get a playoff here, guys. Let's go. 13, 12, 10. Got to get one off. May not do it. 4 seconds to go. You better get 2, 1. Ball snapped. Boom. Rush the play. And sideline exchange issue there. That's going to be a loss of 6. It's a big play in this game right here. 2nd and 16. First play of the 4th quarter coming up. Snap back. Pressure from the Dragons off the top side, and he makes the play in the backfield. That's number 22, their running back. Came off the edge. Didn't have anyone out there to cover. Brought the heat. Third down and 20 for the Eagles here. The officials let some time wind off from the previous play. They faked the handoff to number 25, J.J. Coleman. Jordan's going to keep it and get around the edge here. He's going to pick up about 8 yards. It's going to make it 4th down and 12. Now, I'm assuming since nobody's punted in this game so far, let's call it 4th and 13 by the way. Actually, yeah, I'm confused on the spot. Okay, the officials are going to make it 4th and 13. That was really a well-conceived play. Quarterback keep faking the J.J. Coleman run off the left side. Let's see what they have here. Here's pressure from Southlake, and there's a ball thrown deep, tipped in the air. Well thrown ball by the quarterback. Almost had a chance here. That was a 50-50 ball. Both guys were there, and almost had an opportunity to get it on the tip. Hand off to number 22 around the right side. He gets to the edge. He's able to pick up picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Got some claps from both sides. Number 22 up, walks off under his own power. 2nd and 7. The ball resting just on the 37-yard line of Southlake inside their own territory. And the Dragons have a wide out to the top side and a stand-up end. Slot receiver down here to the bottom and a wide receiver to the bottom. Single running back in the backfield offset. 5 guys coming hard for the Eagles. Eagles do a twist up front, and the Dragons run away from it, but the DN stays at home for the Eagles and makes a big play. It'll be down right at the original line of scrimmage where it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Dragons. Handoff around the bottom side for the Dragons. Work hard to get to the outside. Play's only going to pick up a yard. Looked like there was an alley for a few moments. It closed up. Really well defended by Argyle on that play. Fourth and 8. Looks like we have the lights coming on here at Argyle High School. And Argyle has 5 guys on the line coming hard. They got 2 receivers stacked to the top, and the Eagles send a couple defenders out there to match the manpower. Here's a heavy rush. You got a reverse play with a blocker in front. Number 5, and he fights down past the line to gain. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it on the 45-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. Southlake puts together a first down here. More importantly, they're chewing up clock in the fourth quarter. We have under 6 minutes now. We have timeout on the Southlake. Nope, we got a player, number 5, on a knee. Couldn't get off the field. Now he's hopping off. Hopefully he'll be okay. Eagles need to put a stop right here. Three stack to the right, number 22 with the snap. Helmet on helmet, but a great job that time. This play looked like it's basically an unbalanced line and a wildcat snap. But watch that cornerback fight through the block, come up and make a great play. Fantastic on the play here.
Fumble on the play, Southlake recovers. 3rd and 10.
Well, either all my equipment's burning up or somebody's burning a fire here tonight. So 3rd and 9 from Argyle High School. Eagles looking to make a big stop against this Dragon team. This is 6th grade football. 2020 NTFL playoffs coming at you on Argyle Live, powered by Tradio. Snap back to number 42. He hands to 22 over to the right side. That was a C-gap play, and all the defenders for the Eagles stayed at home, fought off their blockers, and made a good tackle. It'll be 4th and 9 here for the Dragons. The Eagles looking for a chance to put a score on the board quickly, get a hold here, see if they have the opportunity to fight back. Southlake running down the clock and going to take a timeout, I suppose. And they do. All right, we're back to live action now. 4th and 9. Snap back to number 42, the Dragon quarterback, who rolls to his right. He finds his receiver just beyond the first down mark. Let's see where they mark it. They are going to mark it complete first down for Southlake. Clock ticks inside of 3 minutes now. Southlake trying to maximize the amount of time they spend on everyone. Snap back to 42, hands to 22. It's a sweep around the right side. Blocker's in front of him, and he picks up about 6 yards. Stays in bounds, keeps the clock running. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Two wideouts, a slot. There's a pass to one of those wideouts, and 3rd down's a call on the incomplete pass. It stops the clock with 2:01 left in the game. I'm not sure how many timeouts the Eagles have left. We hadn't been keeping that on the board. I should have been paying attention to marking them off, I guess. But nonetheless, it's 3rd and 5 here for Southlake. Quarterback makes a man miss. Number 42, he gets around the right-hand side, throws a stiff arm, and he is brought down by J.J. Coleman after a pickup of about 12. It'll be a 1st down. Chains move, clock keeps running. Saw the Southlake team play earlier in the year, and they have improved significantly from that game. Looks like ball control offense, big plays when they need them. Defense is strengthened because this Argyle Eagle team's pretty strong. 42 with the reverse pivot. Looks like a breakdown on play. He's still alive. Number 42 spins to his right, and he's throws one deep. We got a flag on the play. Got 2 flags on the play, actually. Let's see what the call is. I think we got pass interference, and then we might have an unsportsmanlike as well. A little bit of a discussion going on in the middle of the field by the guys in the striped shirts. Let's see what the call is. Personal foul against the offense. And got 2 penalties against the offense, it looks like, or maybe it was the personal foul sideline that they're calling. Actually, it's 2 penalties. They're marking off 30 yards.
Yeah, personal foul. Might have been 2 personal fouls on Southlake.
Back to live action now. 1st and 40 for the Dragons. Eagles coming hard. Ball on the ground and picked up by number 42 at the last second. Play's going to lose another 5 yards. And we're going to call it 2nd and 45. Timeout called by Argyle. This game's been all South Lake. Had some big plays. We had a really good run by J.J. Coleman down the sideline, but we had some really incredible catches by the South Lake receivers. And number 42 for South Lake has made some real timely passes. So really, it's been all South Lake here. I guess that's Captain Obvious comment, but it hasn't been a fluke. 31-12. There's a handoff, number 88 around the top side. Gets to the edge. Look at him go! Speed down the right side. 15, 20, 20, 10, 5, all the way down. Unbelievable.
That's the game here in Argyle. Final score, South Lake 51, your Eagles 12. Great game to both teams. Great season for this Argyle Eagle football team. Up next, it's the Jackson Aikenberg Show. The 6th grade Argyle Eagle black team takes on South Lake.